This is a story of courage and wisdom, faith and loyalty. The band of epic heroes had completed many quests for their king. They had defeated the evil witch and rescued the most beautiful princess in the whole wide kingdom. They had recaptured the royal diamond mines from giant spiders and their queen mother. They had freed the people of the 5 kingdoms by slaying the terrifying great white dragon. But even legends grow old and stories fade. The kingdom lived in prosperity for many years, and one hero after another disappeared. But then, after years of peace, they were summoned to court once more. The has-been heroes would have one final quest, the most epic of them all: to take the twin princesses to school. This is the story of the has-been heroes.
How's it going, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and today we are taking a look at has-been heroes, and this is coming from the guys at Frozenbyte. You might know them from games such as Trine, but this is something a bit different from them. This isn't kind of your ARPG action platforming type thing. This is more, well, I'd almost say it's kind of along the same lines as something like Plants vs. Zombies, because you're fighting in lanes and things like that, but it's a bit more like a tactical roguelike, or roguelite in fact. You play as these guys, these 3 heroes. There has been heroes, the old guys, and this rogue who's joined their party. And our mission, according to that opening cutscene, is to escort the princesses to their school. And we do this, well, it's easier to show you. I mean, before we jump into that, I will show you the options. We have some reasonable amount of options here. Visuals, that's fairly basic. Some settings require restart. Languages, we can enable subtitles here, might as well for this, but not that there's going to be a lot of talky bits for this. Sound effects, all those. And we also have unlocks. Now, as you can see here, I've played for a couple of hours now. I've done like 2 runs. Both have ended in failure, but it has given me a chance to see a couple of different bosses and start to get to grips with all the kind of mechanics and things like that. But there's a lot of unlocks, as you can see here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of them. That's just the spells. Look at all these items. So yeah, it's that very much that roguelite element to it, and I've not seen hardly any of the creatures yet. And as you can see here, there's a lot of other heroes to unlock. So I have just scratched the surface of this, and it does give me hope that there is going to be an immense amount of replayability to this. It looks like it's fairly simple mechanics, but once you get into planning ahead and thinking ahead and things like that, it's as I say, it's a tactical RPG, and this is part of the roguelite element of it. This kind of map changes every time, and our encounters along the way, we can't see other than our next paths. So we're going to go a battle, but these question marks can be camps, which will help restore our stamina, which is these little green dots next to our bar. The red bar obviously is our health. Or they could be treasure chests, merchants, things like that. So it's very much that typical kind of roguelike or roguelite element to it. And these are our princesses that we're protecting. As we defeat enemies, we fill up their soul vessels, and we can use them as like a free spellcast, as it says there. But these are our spells. It's easier to really show you how it plays out. So because there's also an element of you can only backtrack a certain amount depending on how many candles you have. You might as well plan out your route. So I reckon if we do this, go to there, and then work out Well, I mean, either of those will require a backtrack, so it depends on which is going to be better. And we'll work our way around to something like that. So yeah, we'll go up first. Hopefully we can make it to the boss. Right, now, combat starts straight away, and the rogue does multi-hit combos. As you'd imagine, the warrior is just one big hit, but his stamina recharges a lot quicker. And this kind of wizened old guy, not so much a wizard, but as he's got a staff and that, he does a 2-hit combo. So he should take down this guy's stamina. And you have to kind of plan out, right, well, we use the rogue to knock down a person's stamina, and then we use the warrior to kind of do the big damage and things like that. And they also have their special magic abilities. But you will start to see, right, now this guy's stunned. So it means all his stamina's burnt out, and he's now vulnerable to a big hit. So if we swap their lanes, you literally do this by whoever's highlighted, whoever's just done their attack, you can swap with anybody else. So it's very much an idea of you have to kind of keep swapping your lanes and things like that. So we know this guy is ready to attack him, and there we go. We've got the big hit in. Now we have to wait for our abilities to recharge up. So if we hit right mouse button, there we go, and the rogue is fully up. Right, now what we could do with is possibly doing multiple damage in this lane. So I've got a feeling it might be worth... Well, we'll swap him in, because we know we're going to need to knock down some stamina. But I reckon we'll use the fireball. So if we do that, and we throw it at this guy, hopefully we'll get both of them, because he's been knocked back. You'll see in a minute. Let's try it. There we go. 2 for the price of 1. But we don't want to attack whilst they're burning. Right, and they've both got some stamina. I've got a feeling we'll knock this guy down. Oh yes, we'll attack the plant with this guy because he has no stamina, the plant. So it's worth just chipping away with the big guy because he does the most damage. And what next? Right, well, do that amount of damage. I'm tempted to swap him into that lane because, as I say, he has a lot of stamina, but the rogue does this kind of multi-hit combo, and we can actually increase that with her spell. Oh, right. Well, it didn't get knocked back far enough. Who shall we... I think we'll freeze the big heavy-hitting guy. You stun him. Do that big damage. And I think we'll swap those lanes back again. Yeah. Wait for this guy to charge up. And it's going to be close. So the plant's dead. Was he dead? I think he might be. But you get an idea. And we have got a time at the top here, so we have to keep an eye on that. As long as we defeat everybody before the time runs out, we actually get a bonus damage in that. What I might do is put you in the top lane whilst he's frozen, try and do some big damage. There we go. He's dead. And we'll do... Yeah, we'll attack him as well. And as you see, now you get an idea. You're constantly swapping these guys around to try and kind of optimize, your attack patterns and things like that. So yeah, we've got the... No, I didn't swap. I wanted the spell on you. Get the bonus hits in. Yeah, you're going to be next. No point using the fireball, but we might freeze you. So you can see, you start comboing it, and the idea is to not let them get too close to you. I mean, there is a certain element of safety in the fact that if you've got a bit of stamina, you won't take the health damage straight away. You'll get stunned like you can stun these guys. But once your stamina's gone, you can't get it back until you go to like a stamina camp or something like that. So... best to try and keep them as far to the right as possible. Right, who's next up? You do damage. Yeah, you might as well get rid of you. And the old guy is in for the big hit. We'll bring you down to here. And we could actually use your fireball, couldn't we? 2 for the price of 1. And we'll do the damage on you. Get you down. And I think we'll try and kill the plant as well. So you start thinking, right, how can I maximize this next move? So there's an element of everything that happens almost in real time, apart from once you've got that big hit in. Then you can take a pause, think about what you're going to do, and plan the next attempt. And it becomes kind of second nature, right? We're going to do the damage as quick as possible. You can start doing kind of big kind of moves and try and get it all done as quick as possible. We'll use the ice spell on you. Get those hits in. And we can get those hits in. So you can see you can get the damage out fairly quickly. And we've got 11 seconds left. I reckon these are the last few, really. And we should get everyone dead. One final attack. 4 seconds to go. Is he the last guy? I think he might be the last guy. Battle clear bonus. There we go. So we got our extra 25 gold for doing that. Now we get to find... Oh, well, that's an empty slot. Well, we could just kind of rush along straight to the boss fight, but it's better to try, as always with these kind of roguelikes, to do as many fights and unlock as many chests and that sort of thing as quick as possible. So we'll get you, and then I want to swap these guys around. So we got you doing that damage there, you do that damage, and in fact I want to throw fireball on those guys. He's dead, and you get to see it. There's something about this. You start to get your brain in gear. It's almost that kind of simple yet addictive loop you get with mobile games like Plants vs Zombies. Obviously, it's not quite the tower defense type idea of Plants vs Zombies, but there is something to it that as it feeds that kind of loop. You know from those kind of games. We'll do you, and then we can swap you out and get you because you're stunned. And then we'll bring you because your power's recharging, and we should get that hit in. Get you down here, get him dead, and then bring you down, get you stunned. You should charge quicker, and... Oh, another one stunned. Okay, well, we'll certainly get some damage out. And as you can see, you get into a loop, and it gets kind of frantic, but with those pauses you have time to think and plan, and as I said, there's almost something zen about this. Once you get into that loop, you know what you're doing. You can get the damage out as quick as possible. Yeah, get the stun on you. We might as well use the hot potato. Yeah, we'll use hot potato. Middle guys, say. Get those two because they're closer together. Damage out on you. Bring you down. You're stunned, so you're dead now. And as you see, it's easy to get into the zone with this. Swap those guys. Chip away at your stamina. I think we'll swap you for you for you. 'Cause you have no stamina, so you're dead as soon as he's charged up. There we go. And we'll just keep chipping away, see if we can get to the boss fight in this. But the fact is, this is coming to pretty much all consoles, including the Switch. This is one of those releases in the Switch's release window. There we go. Swap you guys out. I think I might actually use the hot potato on... No, we can't. Right, well, we'll freeze you then. And... Right. That was an optimized but we can do some damage there. We'll swap you out into that position. You're stunned, so you're going to take a big hit. You will get knocked out. We'll move you into that lane. He's dead. Right, we'll move you there. And we should have this fight. I reckon this is getting towards the end of the fight now. And I reckon you're the last guy. Yes? No? Maybe? Alright, come on. Last few hits. Okay, we'll move you up there just in case, and that's it. Yes, he turned around, he was just about to run away. So there we go, we get the bonus damage, gold. And we've got a chest. Now this is a pain in the ass because you need a key to open a chest. And look, we haven't got any keys yet. So it means one of these guys is going to be a locksmith, which sell the keys. So unfortunately we're not going to get whatever's in the chest. As you can see, treasure chest. Oh, I managed to break into it. It must have not been locked. So what do we get? And who should have it? It tends to be a health item. He's the lowest health, so I reckon we'll swap you guys around. And what's that then? New item, max health, as I said, and it's a capacitor. 30% faster spell recharge. I would have preferred that on the hot potato, but never mind. It's that unknown factor. But let's carry on going. And I'll probably... Right, these are tougher because they've got lots of stamina, but he's knocked down to that. And knock you out. I think I'll throw hot potato at you. 2 for the price of 1. Bring you in. You're dead now. You can attack that guy. And you're in right position for doing multiple damage on him. There we go. You're blocked. Actually, we'll do that. Come on. No. That's why. He was still in mid-animation. Alright. Well, you're stunned. Now you're dead. And you can take out the plant as soon as you're up. And... right. Stunned. Down. We can throw a snow... no. Yeah, actually, he's fine in the middle range. Now you're stunned, frozen. Right, now we can swap you into that lane. Do some damage. Might as well chop up the plant. And... I mean, the kind of buffing spells, you don't necessarily have to use on the person that has them. So obviously the rogue, we can actually put that on... Oh, no, I didn't want to swap it out. I wanted to put that on you. So it means they're going to hit twice as many times next time they charge up. There you go. And we'll swap you into that lane. Do some major damage. And those guys are all together, so let's throw a hot potato at them. There we go. And why not do that? We'll get the big damage out on you. And you're fairly low, so we can get the damage on you. This isn't ideal, but we'll make do. And we'll just keep wailing on them until they all die, essentially. And who's going to charge up first? You. Okay then. We'll keep you in this lane because they have more stamina. We probably... I reckon these are the last ones of this fight then, aren't they? Dead. And... not quite dead yet. No, he's run away. And you get to see... we don't get the bonus because they ran off. But we still did reasonably well. We've got 514 gold. We have got 1 key as well. So, merchant stamina camp. Well, we don't need the stamina camp, and the merchant, well, we've got the money to buy something, so we might as well. And let's give whatever it is to the rogue, say. So swap those guys around. That's a healing soap. Regenerates 4 HP every 5 seconds. So again, that would have been better on you because you're kind of the smallest health pool, but second smallest, I can live with that. Right, well, we've got to go to this empty slot, and now we work out, is it worth going down here? Chest locked, we've got 1 key, but we have got 2 candles, so we can do some backtracking. So what we do, we will go down to this, and we'll use you. Okay, lots of talkies, bits. Right, we'll use you. What's with the teeth? So, some stuff is only showing up as a question mark, but then when you do this, regenerates 2 HP every 5 seconds, 5% increased critical hit chance. So at least he's getting some health back, so yes, that's worth it. And there's another health boost as well, so at least he's more or less on par with the rogue as well. So now we have to use one of our candles, head back. Did we get one in that chest as well? Because I'm sure we only had 2. So we must have got that. Okay. And we've got money to gamble as well. So this is another one of these camps. This is the spell gambler. And it's basically find the lady type idea. So, and we also have to be in the right lane. So I reckon... again on the rogue, but I think if we swap out, and I reckon the top one, let's have a look. No, is in the middle. So I'm going to swap again, and I'm going to try the middle one. Now I had this on my last run, and this is handy. Recharge instantly. So this is handy for getting those big hit combos in. And hopefully we'll see that. Locksmith, we don't well, we've got the money, and we should be able to buy infinite keys if they've got them on sale. Yes, they've got skeleton key available. So we can buy an individual key for 35 gold, or we can get the skeleton key, essentially, master key, whatever they called it, but it essentially gives us 99 keys, so it's worth getting that. And which way should we go? Go for the battle of the empty. Well, we don't really need gold. We'll take damage. I reckon we'll go this way. And is it worth... no, that's an empty slot. Spell vendor. We've still got 125, so we haven't got enough gold for the spell vendor. The spells cost 200, yes. So we're going in, we've only got 1 bonus spell, really. But let's see what boss it is. So I've seen 2 different types of boss on this first level. So it's this guy. So he has like lots of hordes of skeletons with him. So let's just chip him down. And we need to keep wailing. So what I might do is use this on you. And... right, now we'll swap out. And bring you down there. He's not going to be stunned though, is he? No, he's blocked that, which is unfortunate. But I don't think he's immune to this, so we're going to freeze him. We'll chip away at you guys whilst we think about it. And yeah, that does freeze him. Cool, right? Well, literally cool. And yeah, let's see if we can make this work for us. Right, and we might as well use the hot potato as well, because there's a big group of them. Dead. Right, let's swap these guys around. And let's do a big multi-punch. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to grab that, do you, and... Right, he's stunned. Let's get the big hitter into place. And big bit of damage. But this guy has a huge pool of damage, and these skeletons just don't stop coming. So this is the one fight I failed miserably on. Hopefully we can improve on this. Let's freeze you as well. Right, and who's it worth? I think we'll use this instant recharge on you. Chip her away. And get that big hit in. And it's just a waiting game now whilst we wait for all our abilities to recharge. Okay, we will do some swapping around. We'll move you to there, you to there. Grab you. You're stunned now. Let's see if we can get there quick enough. Alright. Go on. Let's do that. We'll also put the bonus combo on. And once you're up, as you see, these guys just don't stop coming. So we're definitely going to burn these guys. The whole lot of them. That's it. Big hits. Let's go for that. Let's swap that to that one, that one, that one. Well, we want the rogue in there. See if we can get him stunned. And right, now he's stunned. Let's move you there. Freeze you up. And so you get an idea. And as I said, I'm kind of liking this. Obviously, I've no idea how it plays out on console. The fact that it's coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, I don't know what the experience is going to be like on console. Come on. All the stuns. Let's... Yeah, we might as well get these just big hits out. Let's swap you. This guy's coming up quick, so let's get the bonus up. And right, he's stunned. Get the big hitter out. I want to bring you down here. I'm just waiting for the hot potato. Yeah, there we go. Come on. And this guy, as you can see, we've not done a lot of damage to him. So, what I might do is throw that on there, knock you about a bit. We could freeze one of these guys, not that it's going to do a lot. Right, get the big multi-hit combo thing on him again. Bring you into place. You're stunned. And yeah, I think that this is where you can start to see now we're going to get swamped in a second. Bring you into place. Let's see if we can get... Right. Can we swap? Come on. Yeah, we're about to get swamped. Let's see if we can fireball. Unfortunately, we fireballed the rogue as well. And the rogue's getting pounded. Now, this is where it's all going pear-shaped. And it's about to go all over. Yeah, because these guys have lost stamina. The rogue's about to die. But this is where I start wrapping up before we get completely mullered. So as I said, this has been Heroes, coming to pretty much all platforms, and it's going to cost about $20, I think it is. So it's not a kind of budget indie game. It's probably in that kind of triple indie space, I suppose. Was the old guy almost dead? The old guy's almost dead. These guys are stunned. Yeah, it's all going pear-shaped. We can't keep these guys back far enough. That's it. The rogue's dead. The heroes have been overcome by monsters. So there we go. We find ourselves at the pearly gates, and we've only got 100 souls to donate, so we don't quite get the bonus as well. So this does tick up over time. So, you know, first orb, I think you need like 30. Next one, it's 60, 90, 110. So it goes up. So I really want to know, how do we unlock more heroes? We probably have to complete the game, and then you get new heroes to take the princesses back from school or something like that. But as I say, this has been Heroes, out on the 28th on PC, PS4, Xbox One and Switch, and I think this is quite fun. It's got that roguelike itch of, you know, okay, I'll have another go, and I really want to know how we can get the more unlocks on the spells and things like that. If we can get, you know, any starting kit, we can change that out, but it doesn't look like it so far, so I'd imagine it'd be in here somewhere we could add new starting kit, but obviously not. So yeah, has been Heroes. As always, I will leave a link in the description below if you want to find out more information, and if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. You can hit that like button, and if you want to see more first impressions like this, why not hit that subscribe button, and you can get in touch in the comments or on any of the social medias over at the Kilobits. Until next time, I've been John, and I will catch you later. Bye!